Hello Taurus, welcome to this reading. In this video, we're going to take a look at what the universe wants you to know right now. So we'll look at what's been going on for you in the past. We'll then take a look at what's coming in for you right now, what the universe wants you to know right now. And then we'll also look at the outcome of this reading. Do keep in mind that I have not attached a time value to this reading. In other words, the messages are not for the week of XYZ. Try to keep an open mind on when the messages will resonate for you. During the reading, I will try to intuit a month that is most associated with this reading. So yeah, keep that in mind. The other thing I'll say is, you can check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter. It doesn't matter what placement you're here for. If you resonated with this video enough to click on it, then there's probably a message. All right, can we get 3 cards here for what is going on for Taurus in the past? Okay, so I don't take all of the cards that come out. I need to take the cards that just seem like they are the ones. And I asked for 3, and here are the 3. So you have High Priestess, the Empress, and the Devil. So big, okay? I'll tell you why it's big. It's because all 3 of these cards are major arcanas. And, major arcanas relate to or connect to major themes in life or in the hero's journey. You are the hero in the tarot. And so in your hero's journey, these cards connect to major themes. You have the High Priestess and the Empress, number 2 into number 3. That's interesting. I think something's been moving along for you here. Something's been progressing in your life. The High Priestess is really a major energy of intuition and also connecting to mystery, connecting to the mysteries in life. You can see that they're holding a scroll here and right here, and they are sitting at the entrance of a spiritual temple. This person is a keeper of hidden knowledge or esoteric knowledge or hidden wisdom. You could say that the High Priestess is a secret keeper. And, this can be associated with the moon. It can also be associated with a Pisces. I think the message here is really to trust your intuition about some type of growth that you're looking to experience in your life. The Empress is the mother archetype. It's this idea of being able to see something grow, like a mother would see their children grow into big, healthy people, right? And so when you get the Empress, it's the ability to see something grow. It's therefore also a major energy of abundance and nurturing yourself. These are definitely 2 cards of self-care, nurturing yourself, doing that sort of thing. Both cards can be more feminine energy. And so allowing, easing, self-care, doing all of these sorts of things. You have this Devil card, which is the opposite energy. And the Devil card is, this is something potentially connected to control. There's something about power and control here for you, Taurus, at the time, or in the past here. And, some of you may need to loosen the grip, is what I just heard, on something. I think some of you need to ease or need to allow. Let's go ahead and start to clarify on what that might be. What do you need to allow? What do you need to ease up on? Can we get a clarification here for all right, let's do the Empress. Let's get a clarification on the Empress. Let's do the Empress. All right. Okay, card does not want to come forward. All right, you have the 5 of Cups. Let's get a clarification on the High Priestess as well. The Hanged Man, and we might as well take this last one here as well, the Queen of Swords. All right, so yes, so there's something that the universe wants you to let go of from the past, okay? The Hanged Man, this person is hanging on tightly here. And while they are gaining enlightenment, which I think some of you have been doing some spiritual practices here, in the past with the High Priestess and the Hanged Man. You can see the halo around their head. This indicates that they are maybe meditating or, you know, attaining enlightenment, so to speak, in some ways. However, they are not moving forward. In fact, they won't let go, okay? The Hanged Man needs the Death card. The Death card comes after the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man needs a transformation. And for some of you, you're holding on to something. You have this Five of Cups. Yeah, I just got to chill when I said that, okay? Five of Cups is maybe grief, which, you know, if you're grieving, you know, take as much time as you need to work through that, I would say. But the Five of Cups can also just be about sadness or disappointment in life. You know, somebody could have disappointed you here in the past. There might have been an abrupt ending with somebody. The Queen of Swords and the Devil, that could be a toxic person or a toxic energy here for sure. This person will not mince words. And it is possible that somebody disappointed you or hurt you in some ways, but the universe wants you to really let go of that at this time. I know it's easier said than done, but I got major chills here when I said the universe wants you to let go of something. Can we get a clarification on the Hanged Man? Clarify the Hanged Man. Okay, Two of Swords. Yeah, Two of Swords is like, be honest with yourself here. Okay, you know, is there something that you're not seeing clearly? Let's continue forward in this reading, but on the bottom you have the World, which is a major completion. You can see here, I don't associate the World with love energy, but you can see the two people in completing, you know, their relationship or falling in love in some respects. The World really represents certainty. It represents completion at the end of a long journey. It's something coming to a close or something coming to an end. It can also be associated with like international travel or faraway places, distant lands. All right, let's see what the universe wants you to know. Let's see what the universe wants you to know right now. So these three cards came out right away. So you have the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Pentacles, and in between the Knight and the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Three of Swords. Yeah, I mean, some of you could be in a messy breakup or a messy divorce here at this time. Or yeah, something along those lines. This certainly could be the case. You may be figuring out the financials of that. Like, okay, what are we going to do about the house? You know, what are we going to do about this? All of that type of energy. And I say that because you have the Two Pentacles cards here in between, which connect to obviously resources, money, all of that in the tarot. And so some of you may be going through that. That's a bit of a narrow message here. But on a different level, you know, there is something that, okay, so here's the thing. It might not be a relationship for some of you, it could be a relationship, whether it's romantic or it's otherwise, because remember, there are so many different types of relationships in life. Maybe a family member, you know, a friend, something like that, right? But the universe has been telling you, like, you got to let go of something, okay? In the past year, the universe is like, Taurus, it's time to let go. Like, stop holding on, okay? And now what the universe wants you to know in your current situation is, like, this separation's happening, okay? This, like, we, the universe, I, whatever, have told you that been trying to get you to let go here for some time. And this is coming back in with the Three of Swords. The universe is like, I'm not playing around here, right? And so if we look at the Knight of Pentacles, I will say that the Knight of Pentacles is dependable and practical, and so is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen is really practical. The Knight is really dependable. So that's kind of practicality, dependability. That's kind of the two things with these cards. And, you know, I think what's happening is the universe wants you to be dependable and practical for yourself. The universe wants you to give yourself that instead of giving somebody else that. That's, I think, the key note that I'm picking up on here for you. you can give yourself that love, right? Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. I also think that let's see, there is some sort of result that could be coming in here, which I think is separation. I think that this has been long in the making. Knight of Pentacles takes some time to unfold or to develop. Can we get a clarification on the Queen of Pentacles? Can we get clarification on the Queen of Pentacles? Can we get one card to clarify the Queen of Pentacles? Cards just do not want to pop out in this reading. Okay. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. So we have 3 queens here showing up. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So this message is clear, which is... Actually, before I go any further, let me go ahead and clarify the 3 of Swords, because actually that could really change. Hold on. Let's get a clarification on this Queen of Swords. There it is. Okay, perfect. Message is clear. We have the Wheel of Fortune clarifying the 3 of Swords. All right, so here's what the universe really wants you to know. Here's the deal. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. As long as you are being practical, and as long as you are expressing yourself fully, and you're not expressing a version of somebody else through you, you're going to attract amazing things into your life. Queen of Wands is a major energy of attraction, but for you, this looks like being practical, okay? It also looks like you expressing your true self, okay? The way, like your true expression, stepping into your true expression. This is what this is looking like. Along with that, this 3 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, this separation is actually a good thing, okay? It doesn't feel like that. It certainly hasn't felt like that in the past year. You know, this is something that you've had a really hard time letting go of. This is somebody that you've had a hard time letting go of. But the Wheel of Fortune says that there's luck on the horizon, and the universe wants you to know that there are big opportunities for you, especially in the areas of growth. Okay, there's major growth here with the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. But, you know, you'll never know in this case until you decide to fully let go. You'll never know in this case until you decide to fully let go. Can we clarify this Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, you have the 5 Swords. So another card that, you know, Swords is another... Okay, here's the thing about Swords. Swords sever. Swords separate. Swords cut. And, you know, I do think that this feels inevitable. If this reading is for you, this feels inevitable. Like something's being cut, something or someone's being cut out of your life, or you are doing that. Like you're cutting somebody or something out of your life here. But the rewards that come with this feel very good, okay? Intuitively, they feel very good here with this Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands. You're attracting a whole lot of... By the way, I'm like itchy in this reading. I wonder, and I'm feeling guided to say that. Like, I wonder if some of you are itching for something. You're itching. I don't know if there's something with itching here, but this is different from none of the other readings. Like, I'm literally so itchy in this reading. I wonder why that is. I wonder why that is for you. Or for me. And, you know, when I do these like channeled readings, sometimes that happens. Like sometimes I'll get like a scratchy throat, and then it'll be connected to communication. But you know, this is something about like itching. I think some of you are like a little bit uneasy. I also think that some of you are like itching for something new here, and I think the universe is sort of itching for you to... I think the universe wants you to scratch a new itch. Is that the word? Is that the phrase? I think the universe wants you to go in a new direction here, okay? And I think it's very clear with the Wheel of Fortune and the 3 of Swords that is available to you, but it's a true letting go, thing that's showing up. On the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Swords. So you do have this Queen of Swords, King of Swords that is definitely like a counterpart in the tarot, a divine counterpart in the tarot. And there's a completion between you and this person in whatever way that they are for you in your life, friend, family, lover, whatever it is. There's a true completion here, but I mean, on the other side of this looks to be very nice things. There looks to be very nice things on the other side. All right, so can we take a look at what the outcome is here for you? Can we take a look at what the outcome is for Taurus? What is the outcome? Can we get 3 cards? There they are. All right, so you have the Emperor, you have the Hermit, and you also have the 8 of Swords. Okay. All right, so Emperor, Hermit, 8 of Swords. Definitely going to, for some of you, there will be a period of like isolation here with the 8 of Swords and the Hermit. It's going to be very important that you stay positive and you remain upbeat, okay? And I would be very careful of fear casting with the 8 of Swords and the Hermit. All right, the 8 of Swords is self-imposed restrictions, you getting in your own way. Somebody's occupying, somebody's living rent-free in your head. Yeah, what is that phrase? Somebody's living rent-free in your head, or something is. And, you know, I think that there's a way for you to get out of this. There is a way for you to get out of this. And I think, you know, with this Hermit card, this is about kind of being a solo traveler of the universe, looking for your guiding star here with this Hermit card. The Emperor is all about somebody who's extremely successful in business. Again, I do see success here for you in another area of your life. Okay, I see success here that's not related to this separation with this person. Spirit, the universe is like, look, this, what is done is done. This connection's phasing out for whatever reason. Can we get a clarification on the Emperor? I have to tell you, I'm so itchy all over. I'm fine, like my health is fine. I simply say that because I'm feeling guided to tell you. I think that some of you are itching for something new, or the universe wants you to scratch a new itch in life. Let's take these 2 cards. So you have the 4 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles here. You know, after a period of rest, you are going to connect with a new prospect in life that's going to, I mean, look at this person, right? I mean, this person's extremely happy, and, you know, they're excited about this opportunity that's being given to them or handed to them. Here, Page of Pentacles represents a new opportunity or a new offer. This is, I think, a completely new direction. I think this is a completely new direction here. Let's go ahead and let's also take a look at the Hermit card. Let's take a look at the Hermit. Can we clarify the Hermit? You get 1 card. Okay, you have the 3 of Pentacles. So 3 of Pentacles is all about rewards, recognition. You know, it's your colleagues, it's other people's being involved, but I think for you it's about building something great, okay? The person on this card is admiring the work that they've done. They're admiring the statue that they've built. You can see the tools here on the bench. They've built something great. And I think for some of you, you're spending some time connecting to yourself and connecting with the universe to see what it is that you will be building next as a result of this change. Can we get the 8 of Swords clarification? You have the 5 swords. Okay. I mean, if this isn't obvious, right? So we have 5 swords here twice. We have 555 energy with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune being a change, but a good change of growth and expansion. Like, don't let anything live rent-free in your head at this time, okay? It's time to let go of that. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Star, because look, I mean, you're finding your guiding star here very, very clearly with the Hermit and the star. This is a wish come true, or a wish being granted to you. And it's also about, you know, connection to the universe in some ways, because it's the star, especially with the world and the star. That's like an otherworldly type of energy. It's a very good card of healing as well. Can we get a time frame? December. December is what I heard right away when I intuited. So we have the sadness card that just fell on the floor here. Okay, so we have sadness. What else do we have? Sorry about that, folks. Okay, so we have sadness in reverse too. Rest, sadness, abundance, rest, space, movement. Can we get one more? Reflection. Yeah, rest and reflection is absolutely showing up here. That's the universe wants you to know that that's coming in for the outcome. Some of you need to spend some time on your own to figure out what happened, to process, but also to not hold on to this person too much. If I can impart one thing on you here, it's to really the universe wants you to let go of something or somebody here. Give yourself space, move into this new level of abundance. Sadness in reverse, meaning let go of the sadness that you've been experiencing. Because look, on the bottom here, you have happiness. There is success and happiness all over the board here, but it's the key, to uncover that, to unlock that chest, if you will, you have to let go of this thing. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next reading.